Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. In today's episode, we are going to be working on this nether portal. This area of the White District, it looks pretty bad. It's pretty bad, it's unfinished, it's unpolished, and I want to come in here today and essentially rebuild this nether portal. So what we're going to do, let's start by kind of getting rid of these little fences right here. I don't know what these are from, but there's no purpose for them to be here at this point. They can just go away. And I'm thinking what we're going to do is basically make like a rock or a stone, basically like a stone mound, and the nether portal will be inside it, almost like a cave. I think it'll be really cool. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. It's actually going to be kind of sort of similar to the portal that Exuma put up over there by his house. It's going to be kind of like that, but also different. So let's start by, I suppose we basically should just, I'm the only one on the server, right? Yeah. So I think what we should probably do is just start by tearing this down. We'll just get rid of what's here. And you know what I just realized is that I'm going to need obsidian because I want to make this portal bigger. And I just realized that I gathered all the materials and resources. I grabbed everything that I needed with the exception of obsidian. So let me finish getting this torn down. Let me run to my base to grab some obsidian real quick and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got the obsidian that we need. I grabbed a stack. That should be absolutely plenty. And let's just start by grabbing some regular stone here, okay? And I'm just going to put a couple torches down underneath here. And let's go up 1, 2, 3, I think. How's that feel? I think that's pretty good, height-wise, because then the obsidian would sit right here, basically. And the portal would be out like so. And would go up, oh, did I mess this up? I totally messed this up already. Man, that didn't take long. There we go. So we'd bring it up to here. This actually would go away because I want the portal to be essentially 4 wide by probably 3 high. So it's going to be kind of well, actually, including the portal frame, it will be a little bit bigger than that. So we'll have like a 4 wide portal, 3 wide, or 3 tall, but that'll only be the interior of the portal. So let's just do that. We can get rid of these corner blocks here and here. And that seems good. I think that'll do. So now what we're going to do is make like a little platform essentially around this thing, okay? And I'm going to go out maybe 2 blocks here, and then we'll go a couple blocks here, and we're basically just going to kind of bring this out and around to create sort of a platform that the portal will stand on, if that makes sense. So it'll just kind of come around like this, and we'll end up basically with like a little hill type deal that the portal goes on, okay? So let's just kind of finish filling that in as best we can, and then I'm going to come back at some point, and I'll come back and I'll kind of modify the shape of this as needed. But for now, I just kind of want to get the base platform structure type deal thing in place. That's the technical term, by the way. The structure type deal thing. Ooh, what's that? I don't know what that is. I will try not to cover it up, I think. I don't actually know what that is down there, though. It doesn't look like there's a beacon or anything, though, so maybe we can cover that up without worrying about it. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Okay, and then let's just kind of add on to this whole thing. Just kind of fill it out a little bit. You know what I mean? Add some, give it some some structure, if you will. Kind of make it a little bit beefier, so to speak. Something kind of along these lines. How's that feel? I think that's pretty good. This needs to come out a bit more, as does this one, which means that this little bit has to come out more too. And we can kind of bring that down and into the stone down, or into the clay down there. So maybe we do something like that. I think that might be good. Right? Something along these lines. I think that's a good start. Okay, cool. So now the next step is going to be to cover up the portal with stone like that. And let's just make sure we've got structures all at the bottom. Get the sides covered up as well, okay? So we're going to have something that kind of looks like this to start with. And then let's sleep real quick. And we'll see. This is going to look good once it's all said and done. Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll look amazing. Okay. So then let's kind of work our way up. And on top here, I'm going to put down some stuff. Maybe we don't do that. We'll kind of build that as we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so the basic stone structure is in place. And that basically gives us our template to kind of build upon, if that makes sense. So let's start grabbing some cobble and some other materials and things like that. And what I want to do is I want to have kind of a cool portal shape. So I'm kind of thinking something... we don't want... Maybe we go here, and we maybe make that one an andesite, and then this one we can make a smooth stone, right? So we'll have kind of this, like, cavey look to the whole thing, and it'll be different on each side. So, like, maybe here we go an andesite block with a stair on top, and then maybe we'll have an andesite block here. Stair, and perhaps something like this, maybe? I don't like that part. Maybe we put an upside down stair. That doesn't look good either. Maybe we just do a regular stair here and a slab there. That could work. That could be really good, actually. And then maybe right here we do something like this. I think that'll do. Okay, so now if we grab a flint and steel and we light it, you can see it has this kind of interesting shape. And you can still get in and out. It totally works. But it's just a lot more interesting than looking at, a standard portal. And I think that's really good. So now what we need to do is go through here and kind of add some variety and add some textures and depth and all that kind of stuff. So let's start right here with the center of this whole deal. And I'm thinking what we're going to do is grab, there's my dirt, coarse dirt, and jungle slabs. There we go. So we'll have basically like a little path that kind of leads up to the portal. Maybe here. Maybe we go there with regular dirt. Oh, I fell out, but that's okay. It's fine. Let's see. Regular dirt, slabs. And then we'll get rid of these two right here. And do something like that, maybe. Right? So we've got like a little pathway that kind of leads from here up. And I think that'll do. I think that'll work for that little side. Let's go ahead and do the other side too. And this is Joe's naturally occurring bridge. I'm going to try and leave it the way it is as much as I possibly can. I may have to tweak it just a little bit, but I think for the most part, it'll be okay. I don't think I'm going to have to do too much to it. Let's see. Let's go maybe a coarse dirt, a regular dirt. We'll do maybe jungle slabs like that. Regular dirt, coarse, regular, and yeah, I think that'll work. You can kind of work your way up and down. Okay, good. Now we get to the fun part, and that is going to be detailing out this whole big structure, all the rock faces, make it look interesting, and all that kind of stuff. So let's maybe start by mixing in some andesite to kind of add some texture variation to the rock itself. I think that's a good way to kind of start this off. Andesite like so. Just going to mix a bit of this in. I think that's good there. Maybe we mix some of it in over here. That seems, it's already improving. That's already getting better. I love it. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll probably want to mix, some of this is going to end up getting covered up anyway by other blocks that we're going to place, but this is a good start. Let's not do that one. Let's do that one. Andesite, andesite, andesite. Maybe some andesite right there. That's looking pretty good. We don't want to overdo it on the andesite because we want the primary block to be the stone, but I think this is looking relatively good. Okay, now let's grab some stone slabs and we're going to try and sort of fill out this structure a bit. Not jungle slabs. Why you grab jungle slabs, game? There we go. Let's maybe go here with a slab right there. On that level, we'll maybe add a stair here. Maybe we add a stair like right there with a slab. The idea is, see how this is kind of starting to take more of like a rounded shape? That's what we want. We're hoping to kind of get that as we kind of go along here. Maybe right here we put a stair, put a slab there, maybe a stair here? No, maybe a full stone block there with a stair like that. Ooh, no, don't like that either. Maybe like this. Yeah, that's good. That'll do. It's just a detail. It's just a detailing phase. Like, and this is where a lot of it's just kind of random, and it's kind of hard to like explain exactly how you pick the blocks that you pick. You know what I mean? Because like in some places we'd have slabs or stairs, or it's basically just there to kind of break up the textures a bit and make it look a bit more interesting. Kind of give us the shape that we're going for. Now up here, we're going to need to do some stuff up on this level as well. Let's maybe go there, here. Maybe we do that as a slab. That one is a stair. Maybe that one is a full block. No. Maybe that is a stair. There we go. That's not bad. Stair, slab, stair, full block, stair, stair, slab, and a couple slabs on top. How does that look? It looks okay. What about from this side? It looks all right, but it can be better. It can be a lot better. Let's make that a full block and that one a stair. Swap that out. That seems pretty good. Okay. Do I have a way to get back up? Oh, here we go. I can... Oh. Jump, please. Oh, really? Please, jump. Let me do some more work on this, and then I'll come back to you. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I'm good with it for the most part. A couple little minor things that I want to tweak, just like in some of these areas, I'd like to mix in a little bit more cobblestone in some of these spots where like you've got flatter areas. I think like here, for example, stuff like that. Little minor tweaks and changes, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with the shape and structure of this. Not so much this, though. The more I look at it, the less I like it. Maybe we do that instead. That's not horrendous. Maybe... Ooh, maybe we do a wall there? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay, so now we need to go in. Is there anything in this chest? There is. Okay. I guess we'll just leave random floating chest there. It is what it is. Let's go through now and add some additional details. So I want to have some grass in here. Now, the grass in the mesa obviously is not the prettiest color in the world. It's kind of ugly, to be honest. But you know what? That's okay. Now, we need to be careful that we don't put any grass next to regular dirt. Because then the grass will spread, and that would kind of defeat the purpose of using regular dirt and coarse dirt. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful there, but I think we can pull it off. Maybe here we put a dirt. There we put some. Just kind of mixing these in as best we can. Some, just additional materials, if you will. And then we'll ultimately end up spreading... grass up and onto them. And by grass, I don't mean like grass blocks. I mean like we'll bone meal it and put foliage on top of them. I think that'll be good. Maybe here, and then maybe some like right. Oh, that's not a grass block. There we go. Maybe one here. And there. So the grass is going to be a bit more concentrated down here on the lower levels, which I think is good. I think that's a good thing. I could put one right there as well, which could be really good. Yeah? Yeah, that'll work. So you got grass concentrated down here a bit more, and I think that's good because it gives the idea that the rock outcropping is kind of growing out of the grass, which I think is a good thing for the most part. Maybe one here as well, and maybe here too. I don't want to go super, super overboard with the grass, but we definitely want there to be grass, especially at the lower levels. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, so we've got some grass mixed in. Now... let's grab some of that bone meal we were talking about. And we'll bone meal some of this stuff, right? Get some height variation and some of that going here as well. Maybe that one and that one. Just kind of adding some life to this whole thing. Bone meal that one twice. I want no flowers. Don't want any flowers. Oh, it's such an ugly color. The grass is such an ugly color. That's okay. Maybe we'll do that one as well. How does that feel? That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good to me. What about this side? How are we doing for height variation? Not bad. Maybe that one. Just to kind of add to that. Yep, that seems good. And then, what we're also going to do is grab, well, here, let me put a lot of this stone away. There we go. We're going to grab some birch leaves and some regular leaves, and we're going to do some stuff with this too. So let's grab a little bit of, actually, let's use the yellow clay, because I know that I'm not going to have yellow clay incorporated into the build. So let's just kind of come up here. And let's start with some birch leaves. And kind of, not right there. And we're just going to kind of have these work their way down. Now, the reason we're using birch leaves is because they are actually green instead of being some other horrendous, ugly color. Maybe here? Maybe we do that? How's that going to look? That's not going to look very good, I don't think. Let's go back to that. Okay. So you got some birch up there. That's all good. And then we'll kind of bring these down as if they were like ivy. Oh, that's way too straight. That's way too straight. Maybe here. Maybe we put one there. Maybe one. Maybe we go here and here. And get rid of this one? That seems a bit better, yeah. Something kind of like this is what I'm going for here. Maybe even we do something like that. And then we could bring... Yeah, that's a bit better. There we go. And we're basically just trying to kind of wrap it around, right? Like this. So you get that color, and you get that foliage, but without it looking super strange and out of place. And I think we could also probably work some oak leaves into this too, you know, the dead leaves. So maybe like right up here, we put a little brown, and maybe like right there, we add a little bit as well. Just kind of mixing it up a little bit to kind of show that some of this ivy hasn't really done so well. It's kind of, it hasn't done a great job of staying alive. I think that might work. Right? We're just kind of mixing those in. That seems good. Okay, let me get the other side done, and then I'll be back. Okay, so the foliage is done. I think it's good. Now we need to do some lighting stuff, and I don't know. I thought I brought some gray wool with me, but there we go. And I think what we're going to do for lighting is just in a couple of spots, like right here, for example, we'll put a torch and we'll just put a gray carpet on top of it like that. And that will allow us to kind of be sneaky and hide some lighting in here without everything, you know, getting all completely messed up. Let's change that out. And where be me carpets? Where are my carpets? I literally just had them, I thought. Oh, there they are. They're so hard to see in your inventory because they're like the exact same oh. Yeah. Okay, so maybe that's not the best spot for one. Hey, that's all right. We could put one right there. If I can place it. There we go. Just kind of get that hiding back there. And that's going to just, you know, as I said, provide us some light. It'll give us some lighting in here. Make sure that everything looks good and fine. And we'll just kind of we'll just make sure that the whole thing is lit up. And also, the other thing that this is going to do is give us some depth as well, which is, you know, always kind of an important thing. It'll give us one more layer of depth, just a very small amount, but some depth nonetheless. The question is, where else can we sneak some lighting in? If I do away, we could put one right here. If we change that stair to face that way. Okay. Here. I think that will work. We'll put one right here as well, and I'll change that out for a stair. I think that'll be enough lighting. I'm pretty sure it will be, anyway. Put one over here, stair, slab. We can get rid of that torch altogether. Let's see, we have a torch hiding back there. Yeah, I think that'll be enough. I think that'll be enough lighting. So it should be good. What do we think of this portal? I think for the most part, it's pretty good. Now, I want to get the banners back on it. We had 4 light gray banners, and the question is, where do we put them? Because I could put one right here, and right... Oh, actually, that'll work. I didn't realize that that could go back behind there and still have the large grass thing. So, hey, I'll take it. And then we'll do the same over there. So we've got our portal banners up in place. I think that is pretty much a successful project, and it is good to go. So now we just need to test it and make sure that it does indeed come out at the right place. I haven't really moved the portal at all. The portal is exactly on top of where it was before. So it should be fine. Yep, that took us where we needed to go. And then if I go back through here... Perfect. I think it's good. I think that's pretty good. I like it. And it works out pretty well. But guys, unfortunately, I am out of time for this episode. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. Let me know what you think of the portal. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's well, it's certainly a lot better than it was. You can't deny that. As for me, guys, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.